when you're on your way back from an orthodontist appointment and there's a bunch of free stuff on the side of the road, you stop. This is really what I wanted to see. See if we could turn either of these into a little free library door. I guess it would depend on what size we're trying to do here. Not really digging the artwork, unfortunately. It's getting dark outside, which means our room is a little dark, but you can pretty much see what I'm talking about. Having Rich help me double up on Stephen King books is actually working. He just sold The Dead Zone, and I think I have one more copy. No, 2 more copies, and I think I have another one on the way. So we're going to get this boxed up and list the next one in line. Did I tell you 20 bucks Facebook Marketplace? If not, we sold it for 20 bucks on Facebook Marketplace. More sold. This sold on Facebook Marketplace. It's one of those silver plate dresser boxes that we got from a garage sale. I think I paid like $1.50 or somewhere between $1.50 and $3, but I don't quite remember. Sold it on Facebook Marketplace for $25 plus cost of shipping, so did pretty good on that piece. Mexican pottery and black Japanese vases. I'm definitely going to pay a little bit more attention to. This I bought out of a lot of other owls off Facebook Marketplace. I paid $20 for all of them. I've been in profit for quite a while. This little guy I sold on Etsy for $20 plus the cost of shipping, so I did pretty good on this guy. Although he has been sitting for like close to a year. I want to say like 8 months-ish. But still, sold him. He's going elsewhere. And as of right now, this is our last thing getting shipped out. These also sold together as a pair. I did not have them listed as a pair. The same person bought both of them on Etsy. Sold Gerald's Game for $5. This one's a harder book to sell. And The Eyes of the Dragon for $6. So not giant profit makers, but I think I picked up The Eyes of the Dragon for like 50 cents. So still making money. This came out of a lot that I purchased online. So I don't really have any specific money into it. Yeah, so those are our solds. We're going to try again. Sunday's garbage route was kind of a bust. All we got was that candle holder, which I tagged up for the antique booth for $15. At least it covered our gas money. So this time around is, this route's actually pretty known for its little free libraries. So even if we don't find anything, I get to stop and peruse books, which I'm completely okay with. So we're hoping to find a little bit more than that, but it's beautiful out. We're just going to have fun. First little free library. Heard she writes really good books. I have one of hers, but I haven't read it yet. I have this one already, and I have that one already. Quit poking the spider. I don't, however, think I have this one. Ooh, buddy, I gotta grab that for Alexis. Always doing the reverse. I seen it on the go by. We're just gonna check it out. I don't know if it's anything or not.
Some kind of longboard.
Well, obviously. Kryptonics?
Kryptonics since 1965.
Cool, we dropped off that Christopher Pike book. And now we can check out what's in here. Man, this is like everywhere now. Alright, well I didn't really find anything in that one that I wanted. I'm excited, I didn't even know this one existed. This is my first time ever peeping this one out. And unfortunately, I'm not seeing anything I really want to read. I gotta give them props though, look how freaking cute this is. It's like got its own little patio and everything. Oh, Rich, you need to build me one. Man, the roots have just been really terrible. And it sucks because we haven't done them in a while. This is really the only thing of substance that we picked up, and it's not really that great. Rich said it's in really good condition, but really he's probably only going to list it for like 15 bucks. So again, pays for gas money, but that's about it on that. And these are the books that I grabbed. Not a ton, but definitely a couple weeks worth of reading. I loved 28 Summers by Elin Hillenbrand, but I have yet to read any of the other books that I've picked up, which is at a solid 15 to 20. I don't think I have Summerland. I'm not really thrilled about the little writing, but I looked and I think that it's big enough where I should be able to. Don't have Winter Solstice. I have another winter book of hers because she usually does like summer-themed beach stuff, Nantucket Island, that kind of thing. I have another winter book of hers that I'm really looking forward to reading once the weather turns. I have not read any of her stuff, but I've heard good things, and she's made a couple of movies out of her books. So we'll check that out. Also got The Lake House and Plain Jane. So those are my books that I grabbed from little free libraries while we were out and about. I don't know, it's kind of disappointing. Great segue this morning into solds. Rich just had a porch pickup for the longboard that we garbage picked on Tuesday. $10. Didn't make a ton of money, but some. Any of y'all relate to that? At least she didn't lay it on the book, because usually she does. We sold Stephen King Firestarter on Facebook Marketplace for $20 plus cost of shipping. This is the last copy of this book I have, although I believe I've got one on its way in a box lot that I just recently purchased. Also sold on Facebook Marketplace is this set of 6 ornaments from the Discovery Channel, as you can see. I bought these from a garage sale like 2 years ago. I cannot fathom why these did not sell faster. I've been slowly dropping the price and relisted them on Facebook Marketplace, sold them for 20 bucks. I do not remember what I paid for them, but I think it was pretty cheap, like $1. But like I said, they've been listed for 2 or 3 years, so I don't know why these didn't sell. I mean, they're like, even with the original packaging and everything, I don't get it. I don't think I'll ever understand some things and why they sell and why they don't. And finally, we picked up this John Wright cast iron super heavy candy mold. There you kind of see what they look like, except for it's upside down. Picked 2 of these up from Salvation Army not too long ago. I think I paid like $7 a piece for them. Sold just this one on Etsy, I believe, for $40 plus the cost of shipping. So I did really well on these, or on this one. I have one more I still have to list. So yeah, I did pretty well. Well, we didn't really do much vlogging over the weekend because it was Rich's little sister's wedding. So we were a bit busy. It was awesome. While we were gone, we got books delivered. It's been a minute. I paid, let me double check, but I think it was like $84 with everything. $84.80. There should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 vintage Stephen King books. So obviously right up front we've got The Dead Zone. We've been getting $20 per copy. Rich just sold one on his account. We each have one listed right now, and I think we've got one in the wings. So this will be the second one in the wings. It won't get listed for the moment. We've got Firestarter, and this is not a book club edition, I don't think. So I've been getting 25 for these, and neither one of us have one of these listed, so I can get that like straight up listed today. Stephen King's Misery. Last time I sold this, I got $18, and this one also appears to be in pretty good condition, so that's good. Alright, let's do the stand. I have a copy of this listed, but it's a different version. I don't think I have any of this version currently listed, so either I or Rich can list that today. Usually get like 25 out of that one, I think. The Talisman, like 20-25 bucks for this one. Also appears to be in pretty good condition. Pet Cemetery. This one always sells really fast for like 25 bucks. And it appears also to be in pretty good condition. Get that listed today. And Stephen King Christine, which is also an easy like 25 bucks. So what do we got here? 25, 50, 75, 85, 95, 100, I don't know, 115, 130, 100, like roughly $150 in books, I think. And most of these I currently don't have listed. I think Dead Zone's the only, oh, and the Talisman I have listed. I have a copy of Talisman listed. Rich can list that on his account. So yeah, friggin' A, for 80 bucks, I should make a pretty decent profit. I'm happy with it. We do have some solds as well. We all know how much I love the fanny packs. I pick them up usually whenever I see them, just because They're easy to store, they're easy to flip. I think I bought this one probably from like a Salvation Army or something. It is vintage vinyl. I sold it on Etsy for $19 plus the cost of shipping, although I did sit on this one for a little bit, probably due to the fact that I had it listed for $19 plus the cost of shipping. But it did sell. I do think I made a profit, so I'm okay with it. Stephen King, Under the Dome in a large paperback. We sold this on Facebook Marketplace for $7 plus the cost of shipping. And I don't believe I have any more either in hardcover or paperback of this book, which is crazy. At one point I had like a bunch of them. I am now sold out, I think. Also a Facebook sale is this Swung glass vase. This is more like a stretch glass though, and it is listed in both stretch and Swung, because I'm not entirely sure. But sold it on Facebook Marketplace for $25 plus cost of shipping, and we bought this at that garage sale where everything was vintage worth money and like $3. I think I literally paid like $3 for this, so I definitely did good on this piece. Way, way good on that garage sale. Also on Facebook Marketplace, sold another copy of Heartless by Marissa Meyer. This is the same author that did the Lunar Chronicles, but it is not part of the Lunar Chronicles series. I picked this up at a garage sale. I paid $1/4 for it. Sold the last one for $10 because it was a white cover. The darker cover is not as rare, but I still got $8 plus the cost of shipping pretty fast on Facebook Marketplace, so I'm happy with it. I purchased these last fall at a pretty epic estate sale, and I have no idea why they haven't sold. They've been sitting on eBay and Etsy since, I don't know, probably November-ish, and I finally kind of got sick of looking at them and cross-posted them over on Facebook Marketplace. Sold them pretty quickly for $30 plus the cost of shipping. So, I mean, I'm glad that they're sold. I'm just baffled. Like, for $30, how did these not sell sooner? It just makes zero sense to me. I don't get it. And lastly, we have Etsy. We sold a 1988 plush Dodger from Oliver & Company. Picked this up at Goodwill, of all places. I think I paid like $3 for it. And sold it for $20 plus the cost of shipping, so I did pretty good on this piece. I really like selling plushes. They're easy to store, they're easy to ship, they're not fragile. It's quite nice. When you can find them that are worth anything, it's pretty swell. So this is the last thing we got going out today, guys. So I'm going to sign you off, and I'll see you on the next. Bye.